I was just about to start my video, and then all of my neighbors just came home at once. So they all just walked by the window and walked in. So, hey guys, it's Sunday, and this week's topic is inclusive TV shows. So I'm going to be talking about two TV shows, one of which, you know the one that I'm going to talk about. It's Orange is the New Black. So I'm going to talk about those two that I watch that actually have like trans characters in them. And then I'm going to be talking about the YouTubes. My glasses are crooked. That's just something. I have to go get them adjusted. But sometimes I'll be like wearing them and they'll like shift around all day and like they'll be like literally they'll be like this and I won't even notice, so that's fun. One TV show, let's just get it out of the way, Orange is the New Black. It's got Laverne Cox in it, who is trans IRL, and she's trans on the show. So I think they've done a very good job with her character. They do have a couple scenes in the first season of her pre-transition, and it's actually her twin brother who's playing her. So I really think that they've done an appropriate job, and I don't think there has been a scene in there that I've been triggered by or anything, so I think, again, I think they've done a really good job with her and developing her character and everything like that. The one thing I'm going to say, though, is that in all of this, you know, CC stuff and, like, all the stuff that we've seen about trans people in prisons, is that I've thought about this. In real life, would Sophia Bursett, is that her name? Sophia Bursett, I think that's her name. Would she be going to a woman's prison? I don't know what they base that off of, but I have heard of a lot of trans women who have ended up in men's prisons. So, I don't know anything about the prison system, but if someone could enlighten me on that, I've just wondered if Sophia Bursett were a real person, if she would be actually going to a woman's prison. So there's that. The second show that I want to talk about is Degrassi. Degrassi is a Canadian TV show, and I have been watching it like since, I mean, I only just got into it in the past couple of years, but I've watched like it all through. I still watch it. It's still on TV. It's been on TV for like 13 seasons or something. It's crazy. See, look, my glasses. It's starting. The tiltiness. You see it? It's been on TV for quite a while, and they've done LGBT topics in the past, or LGB topics, I should say. But just probably 3 seasons ago, they brought on a trans character. She has short hair when she's playing her character Adam, and yeah, I don't know. I've been a little frustrated with that. I don't know how many like resources that the show has to kind of get in touch with stuff about being trans, but I think all in all, they have done a good job. There was talk about starting testosterone, and there was some bullshit excuse why that didn't happen. And oh my god, I just thought about the L word, so I'm going to talk about that after. And there were just some other things that I was like, I don't know about that, but okay. I don't think that trans people have to play trans people. I don't think that trans people on TV shows necessarily should be played by trans people. I think that if you can execute it well enough, then go for it. So the L word. We all know and love Max. Or we all know Max. I don't know if we all love Max. But Max is played by Daniela C., who is, in fact, she's a lesbian. So she plays the role of Max, and the Max thing was totally stupid. Max was going to get top surgery, and they had this whole fundraiser, and then he decided that since he wasn't going to have nipple sensation, there were no options for him, and he wasn't going to have top surgery. And I just thought that was a little far-fetched. If you're concerned about nipple sensation, there are options for you, and I think that was misleading. But there are definitely surgical options for you that can kind of maintain some of that nipple sensation, and you know, you can even breastfeed with, you know, T-anchor and stuff like that, so whatever. I have no nipple sensation, and I'm okay with that. I didn't care, but it wasn't a reason for me to not get top surgery. Like, being trans, it was more important to me to have top surgery, so whatever. I mean, it's not the same, it's not the case for everyone, obviously, but that was just my interpretation of Max. I don't think it was done very well, but, you know, it is called the L word, so. Now I want to talk about YouTube. Nowadays, people are navigating away from, like, watching cable TV, and they're on the internet a lot more, and they're watching viral videos online, and they're subscribed to all these YouTubers and all this stuff. So the internet has become a big platform for some of that media, and I think that YouTube is the most important resource that we have. I am really grateful that more trans people are in the media and that we can see more positive representations of trans people. I have seen negative representations of trans people, and I've seen and heard of some films like Dallas Buyers Club, is that what it's called? I heard really terrible things about that. But, you know, you can't win them all, and I think that as long as people are taking the step in the direction of activism and trying to make trans people more visible in mainstream culture, I think that any step towards that is good, and as long as people are open to being, like, educated and corrected and whatever, then I think it's pretty positive. So that's what I have to say about trans-inclusive TV. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my video that I'm filming this week with my best friend about my transition, and if you guys have any questions for her to answer, leave them in the comments below. We've been friends since I was born, so she's known me my whole life. So yeah, and that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and tune in next week.